2021 is finally here. And now a new year is usually pretty exciting, but it especially is this year because this is the year that we are going to complete this absolutely amazing mock. So I am so very looking forward to finishing this beautiful, beautiful mock. And now obviously I haven't uploaded in quite a while because I was taking a little break over the Christmas season, but I did not do like absolutely nothing. So if we spin it to the back real quickly here, you can see that I did in fact complete this back section, and I just basically put in that base plates but nothing else because again I am still at my cabin and my bricklaying parts arrived at my house. So in a few days, those bricklaying parts will arrive, and then we can do a whole lot more building. So I did just that little tiny bit of building, but I also did a little bit of research. So for quite a few days, I was looking around the internet for heart pictures because obviously we need to put the heart thing up there. And most of the hearts that I found were the cartoony hearts, and I want like the anatomy based or anatomy like heart, so one that actually looks real. But most of them just look like these red, like, you know, the heart shape. But then on Reddit, I stumbled across this absolutely beautiful mock by Corvus, and I was like, damn, that is a beautiful heart, and it is basically perfect for what I need. So the dimensions of that heart is almost perfect to fit like right up there. I might have to do a little bit of tweaks to it. The only sad thing is that, from at least what I could tell, was that there weren't any instructions or like a 3D model on Studio. And I'm not sure, he might be releasing that soon, but I'm just gonna have to go onto Studio and go off of his build and recreate it in Studio. And now I looked at making the heart in the gold pieces, so like kind of like the sparkly metallic gold that Lego has, but some of the parts for that do not actually exist, so I'm just gonna be building the heart out of yellow. And probably some light orange or whatever that brick is called, because when we look at the heart in Hermitcraft, it is a very yellowy like gold color, and then obviously there's the black on top. But if I can go off of Corvus's design, that will save me a lot of work from like designing my own heart. So that will not only save on work, it will also save hugely on time. So that will be a huge advantage. And man, just look at this mock. It looks absolutely beautiful, especially with like the blood dripping off the side. Phenomenal mock. But in order to do the thing that you guys want to see, aka building, I have to go back home. So let's head over there right now. Now that I am back home, we have a slight problem. My Bricklink orders have not arrived yet, and I ordered these like a week and a half before Christmas, so I thought they would have been here by now. So I might have to push this video back even further. It was supposed to come out on Wednesday the 6th, I think it is, but instead I think it's gonna have to wait until like the weekend. So, big oof, this video's being pushed back even further, but I guess that gives us time to do maybe a little bit more designing in Studio. So the short clip that you're watching right here is just me going through and like designing that heart and like getting it all together so then we can build it in one of the future episodes. And that was like 2 or 3 hours of designing and building, but I did all that and now it's done. But I also got some of these branch pieces, and now I got these like branch or leaf pieces not from a Bricklink order, but actually from a Lego set at my cabin. It was the treehouse Lego set, so I switched out all of the green parts for the yellow ones, because obviously that set comes with those parts. And now I know it's a little bit late to switch them over to fall colors, but I don't really care. It was mainly just for the build. And now we can complete all the vines that we see on Mumbo's base, because if we look at Hermitcraft, there are a lot of vines there. So I guess now we wait for my Bricklink orders to arrive, and then we can actually do some building.
The next day.
Okay, so one of my Bricklink orders has arrived, but I am pretty sure this is the order that does not have the pieces that I need. And those pieces are the plates that are going to go up there, so then I can actually start building the second level. So if that bricklink order does not arrive, I don't know. I'll probably have to build up that second part in episode 13. But I think in Mumbo's second most recent video, he did a whole bunch of like landscaping and stuff down at the bottom here. And he added like a whole bunch of bamboo and even some rocks and stuff, so we might do that instead, do a little bit of upgrading to the landscape around. And in this package, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff I need for the portal, so I'll also try and finish off and complete the portal. So let's do a quick unboxing, or I guess it's not a box, so technically it'll be unpackaging, but it's an unboxing. So, man, you guys can't see, but this is really awkward because my microphone stand is being very, very annoying today and not staying up quite right. So let's try and cut this open with my foot and one hand. There we go. And it's open. So inside, looks like another package. What is this? Well, I guess I must say that this is packed up very, very well. But kind of annoying because I do not have the hands to do this. Okay, I'll just put my microphone over there. You guys can still hear me, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll open this up and it is stuffed full of parts. There we go. Let's bring my microphone close again. So there are all of the purple parts. And obviously there are a ton of dark gray and light gray, along with tan and that olive color. So this is going to help a lot for building up the second layer. But as of right now, we do not have the pieces to do it. So hopefully that other bricklink order arrives. But I guess let's do a little time lapse of terraforming over there and a little bit of the inside portal stuff. Let's go. So we got a little bit more terraforming done, and I got all the purple parts up in the portal, and at the end there you even saw me like plan out a little bit of that top section there, but again I cannot build yet because I don't quite have the pieces I need. So sadly, I'm waiting for that bricklink order, and then that should be next episode, and hopefully I can finish like maybe 2 or even 3 sides of that. So hopefully next episode we make a lot of progress on the top. But on that time lapse, we also added a lot of rocks and other cool things like these bamboo. So I don't know if you guys like the bamboo, and I'm not really entirely sure myself, because they're not quite as green as I would like, but maybe that's a good thing because then that contrasts from the very green like base that we have here, so then you can actually tell the difference between bamboo and ground. And also I have a ton, like an absolute mountain of these parts, so I can build a lot of those bamboo, and obviously we'll put bamboo all the way around. But I'm not done these big structure parts, so eventually we'll cover the entire thing in bamboo if you guys like it, because I definitely think something needs to go here to give this mock some extra depth, but I don't know if it's specifically going to be these. And so I guess I'll move the camera around a little bit so you guys can get some better angles of this bamboo. So it definitely adds like a little bit of depth to the mock, and it looks like better and definitely a little bit more jungly, so like overgrown. Oh, and if we look at the portal, I love how like it goes from brighter down there to like a darker color up top, so it's a nice gradient, and I love how that portal looks. So you guys tell me what your thoughts are on this bamboo, because I do not know if we should keep it or not. But otherwise, with this like rock and kind of dirt that I added to the mock, I think it looks much, much better. So here is a side-by-side comparison of the rocks and dirt version versus just the old green version. So as you can see, the left one looks much, much better than the right one. Oh, and finally, a couple more ideas on the heart that's gonna go up there. For the actual sound of the heart, so like the beating of the heart, I am planning to put a speaker right here. So I have this speaker. It's a pretty long and skinny one. So that fits like perfectly right there, and then I'll build up the Lego like all the way up there, so that gives us a sense of how tall the second layer is gonna be. So then hopefully this speaker will be able to give the sounds of the heart, and then that will add like a lot of life, and that is gonna be so cool when that is working. And then with this plan, there's also still a little bit of space here, so then hopefully I can fit in lights behind those, like the base meter or whatever it is, to tell you if the base is still alive or not. So hopefully I can add that in as well. Oh, and one more thing concerning the heart. I messaged Corvus to see if he had the instructions for the heart. And sadly, he said that they are not yet available, but he could make them in the future. So I'm gonna hold off on designing the rest of the heart in Studio, because if he does come out with instructions, that will save me a lot of time. And I mean, just look at this heart. It looks so good. I probably could not come up with something this good anyway, so I might as well wait and see if that heart is available. So this episode might not be an episode where we got a whole lot of work done, but I got some planning done, and we even upgraded the base a little bit with these rocks and dirt, so that is making it look a whole lot better. But next episode, if my Bricklink order arrives, and I'm pretty sure it should. If it doesn't, then there's probably something wrong with like mailing, or maybe even got lost. But hopefully next episode, we will finish the top section, and that is going to look amazing. So if you do want to see that, make sure you subscribe to catch those future videos. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. But with that said, Gigahertz Productions out. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year.